Greetings and welcome to your oracle message for the day. This is a collective reading and it is timeless. So whenever you come across this video, it is the right time for you to be getting this message, for you to be getting this feedback and guidance from divine, from God, from the universe, okay? So welcome in. For returning friends, come in, have a seat. You guys know the drill. Sit back, relax. For new friends, welcome in. Come in. This is a place where we are encouraging other people, supporting each other people. We are a collective and we are called to be healing ourselves so that we can help the collective heal as well. So we've been going through Stephen D. Farmer's Earth Magic Oracle cards recently. And today's card is Love, which is representing compassion. And before we just kind of like think, oh, it's just normal, love, compassion. We know all about that. I don't think that's what is going to happen in this reading. I haven't looked inside the book to see what the extended reading is, so I don't have any idea. Just based off of the energy of the card itself, what we're looking at right now, what's in front of us, this energy coming from this image. And if you want to put your hand over the image for just a second and kind of wave it back and forth and kind of get a feel for the energy coming from this image. Compassion is difficult. There are people that are in our lives for a lifetime, for extended times, for extended lifetimes, in different versions of ourselves and themselves that are difficult relationships. There are relationships that come and go in an instant in our lives. The cashier at the grocery store, or the attendant at the gas station, or whatever. So some relationships last lifetimes, last eternities. Some relationships only last an instant. But many times, even when we think that we are working with somebody in symmetry, we can come across something that just doesn't jibe with us. And rather than going into some kind of fit about, that's wrong. I know what is right and that's wrong. Compassion says, step back and discern what is the purpose for your what you're saying or what you're doing. If it's not coming from love, if it's not coming from that place of love and compassion in that interaction, whatever it is, with whoever it is, it's not going to go well. I'm just going to say that. And you know that. So compassion is removing ourselves from the experience and looking at it from that third person, objective 4-5D perspective, where we can see the two people or the multiple people that are involved in that whatever is happening as beautiful, unique, special beings that are holy and sacred, just as we are. And when you realize that, all of a sudden there is no need to fight, because you don't have to prove anything to them about yourself. You know your truth. You know what you're about. And it doesn't matter what their truth is and what they're about. That's their experience. That's not yours. That's not ours. So compassion for me, and we'll take a look in the book in just a second, but compassion for me really means taking that 10,000 foot 30,000 foot view of an experience, removing myself from the ego of having to win, having to be right, having to have my way, and allow somebody else to have their right to feel the way they feel and believe the way they believe. If it's doing them harm, and if it's doing other people harm, the only thing we can do is give them love, because the only thing that's going to stop them from harming themselves or harming others is being able to come to that place of love for themselves. And they can't do that when they're in the middle of a fight. So continuing the fight isn't going to make anything better. It's going to continue making things worse. So let's take a look in the book, now that I've rambled on all that, and see what the extended reading is for our card for today, which is love, and it represents compassion. In this beautiful image, we see hands reaching toward each other through a heart. The green field surrounding them is the color of the fourth, or heart chakra. It's when we feel love in our heart center that we not only naturally emit the healing energy of compassion, but we also attract love and compassion. Studies by the HeartMath Institute reveal that the electrical signals from the heart are up to 60 times stronger than the brain's, and the magnetic field is as much as 5,000 times more powerful. That's what's coming from our heart. It's a given that our thinking patterns affect our feelings and in turn affect our reality. What we put out, whether it's love, fear, empathy, sadness, and so forth, contains an incredible amount of power to shape and influence our reality. When the focus of our attention and intention is love and compassion, we recognize no separation between self and the other. All wounds stem from the illusion of separation from Source and all of creation. The route to healing this wound is through cultivating love and compassion for every being on this planet, including yourself. Not a bland standard of unquestioned acceptance, but a heartfelt sense of profound relatedness to whatever you see as apart from yourself. True compassion requires not only the feeling of warmth that emanates when you are in touch with your heart center, but in acts of kindness, even if this simply means being a fully attentive listener. Respect the fact that your heart is a giver, putting out electrical energy, and a receiver, drawing in magnetic energy. These energies are best sensed by attending to the steady flow of your breathing while also noticing your heart area. Righteousness, fear, anger, and judgment are some common ways to block your natural desire to love. Forgiveness is not only letting go of judgment, but also seeing through the illusion that you and all that is separate. It's an illusion. Look about you and inside of you and do your best to love whatever you see. So I'm just going to read that last line again. Look about you and inside of you and do your best to love whatever you see. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to buy into it. You don't have to take it on for yourself. Just accept that it's true for them. It doesn't have to be true for you, but it's true for them. And let it be. Just let it be. You don't have to change everybody's mind to agree with you. Everybody is allowed to have their own opinions on whatever. And like I said, if it's doing harm to themselves or to others, the only thing you can do is send them more love, because they obviously are in need of it. And nothing else is going to heal. Love is the only thing that heals. Let me say that again. Love is the only thing that heals. So if you want to have something be whole and complete and healthy, it has to be based in love. It can't be based in competition. It can't be based in confrontation. It has to be based in compassion. Compassion. Passion, that fire we've been talking about, calm, with fire, joining in that fire. Love means understanding That fire that's in them, that's making them want to fight about whatever, it's the same thing that's inside of you that makes you want to fight about whatever. Okay? Recognize yourself in that other person and see that the only thing that's separating you guys is what's in your minds. There is no separation. We are all connected. And I really feel this goes to that ancestral healing card that we just had the other day. Not going to make a link to it, but you know where it is. You can find it. It was just a couple days ago. It was one of these energy readings. Ancestral healing. This is the base of it. Love, compassion, understanding there's no difference between us except for what is outside, what we're doing, our physical experience, but the real quantum atomic experience of who we are, eternal souls that we are love. And once you make that connection, you allow other people to make that same connection for themselves and with themselves. And that's where the healing comes from. So that's why we are being called. We are all being called to be healers. We are all called to be lovers. We are all called to be compassionate. There is nobody outside of this experience. We're all in it together. And knowing that and understanding and accepting that, if just imagine if every single person on the planet decided it's okay whatever they believe. Whatever it is, it's okay what they believe. If they think the sky is actually green with purple polka dots, let them. Let them. What does it affect you? How does it change you? It doesn't. So let it go. I'm just don't make me start singing that song, okay? We don't like it. I mean, we don't not like it, but you know what I mean. Don't need it. So anyways, that is our energy reading for the day. I do hope that that blessed you, that that resonated with you. Have peace in your heart. Be connected with love. Show compassion for others. There's your 3 legs, right? Peace, love, and you'll find your joy. That's where it comes from love, from compassion for yourself, and then for everybody else. So have the most amazing, fantastic day. I love you. If no one has said that to you today, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. I love you. Okay? You are amazing. You are important. You are critical to this planet. Don't stop. Be in love with yourself. Come from that place of love. Blessings to you. And ciao for now.